and gentlemen, welcome back to Design Chats, brought to you by Slab Sales Africa. Our next guest needs no introduction. She's a powerhouse in the design world with 20 plus years of experience. Welcome to the chat, ladies and gentlemen, Leigh Howson. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat today.
Thank you for having me.
I have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, like I consider myself an interior stylist, but when people who know exactly what they're doing are in the room, I get a bit like, no, I chop cushions and
as long as you can chop a cushion, you're cool.
Are we cool? Am I qualified?
Yeah.
No, sweet man. Leigh, okay, where do we start? Tell us a little bit about your journey in the interior design space and what do you actually specialize in?
So the journey has taken longer than I care to admit, over a few years, you know, just a few. It started out in South Africa a very long time ago. I ended up in the UK for 13 years and then Dubai and then sunny Zimbabwe.
Beautiful.
And this is how we got here.
I know, beautiful. And you're like, and how are you structured? What is it like? What's your day-to-day? What does your day look like?
So the beauty of Zimbabwe is that you never know what your day-to-day is going to look like.
That is interesting.
And the types of projects that we've picked up have been absolutely amazing. So things that we've never done before. So we have just recently picked up quite a lot of new Airbnb projects, which just emphasizes that things are growing and moving in this beautiful country. Lots of restaurants are coming our way, which is very exciting. I'm learning a lot about what you can and can't do in commercial spaces, which is interesting. We have just done a wellness center called Therapy Pro, which is going to be this amazing space, and we're very, very excited about that.
And what does that process look like? Like you get the project, you get the call from the potential client, and how do you go with it? Because obviously this is not just Leigh by herself, I assume.
No, so we've been really lucky to grow our team. We've got designers, we've got project managers, there's a whole lot that goes on behind the scenes. And a lot of running around and collecting contractors from airports, and it's a lot, a lot. But yeah, we're swans, and you know,
you make magic, and then all of a sudden you wave a magic wand.
It all goes on underwater, and then we hopefully deliver the project.
So we are currently standing in one of your beautiful projects. I was walking through, and I was just like this, like a kid in a candy store. Oh no, that cushion is not chopped.
Gotta chop the cushion.
You gotta chop the cushion. And tell us a little bit about this one.
So this is a really amazing client of ours who likes to give us a little bit of free rein, which is always nice. And they're quite adventurous, which is brilliant.
I wanted to talk to you about trends. You know, as in the introduction I said, 20 plus years of experience and in the design world. I'm sure you've seen all sorts.
I have indeed, I have indeed.
So what sort of trends are you seeing like re-emerging now, or what sort of trends were back then that are a no-no? We tried them and did not.
So everything tends to come back around every few years. I would say it's on a 8 to 9 year cycle maybe. I don't know if I just made that up, but
it's good. It's good. You make it up.
Wallpaper was a really big thing quite a few years ago, and it's re-emerged as a wall mural. And if anything stands still for too long, it gets a wall mural slapped on it right now. And I absolutely love them. They are the most amazing things. You can do abstract, you can do basically anything that you can print, you can put onto a beautiful wall mural. The other things that kind of come and go are sizes of tiles, textures of tiles. We're seeing beautiful accent tiles now. You know, you can really make a feature and a statement out of just a small space. So, you know, don't go crazy everywhere, but just have a focal point. So, yeah, that's really exciting.
And then in the stone space.
Yes.
There's 4 that come to mind, which is marble and quartz, granite and
Porcelain.
Porcelain, yes. So how do you decide what goes where, and can you mix those around?
I would say that you wouldn't really mix them together. They all have their own space and place within a project, which could be from a budget point of view.
Yes.
It could be from just the finish point of view. So if you wanted, for instance, a honed finish, there are only certain companies that offer that. If you wanted to have a really thin, delicate detail, you would probably go the porcelain route because you can get it down to 6 millimeters on that. So, you know, it really does depend on the application. Obviously, with natural stone, you've only got natural colors that come literally from the earth. So if you wanted a pure white worktop, you're either going to have to go with a marble, which is a natural product, but is very porous. So you wouldn't ever use that in a kitchen. You can imagine turmeric, red wine, all of that. So that's where I believe quartz and porcelain are really your best friend.
So what was your process when you were looking for your supplier as you came into the space, or in Zimbabwe per se?
So it was all kind of all over the place really, but the way that I met Damien was I actually did my own kitchen, and I got a call from Damien, and he was like, "Who are you, and why didn't you buy stone from me?"
that's a typical.
And I've never tried buying stone from anyone else after that, because no, Damien is absolutely amazing. Damien and Slab Sales Africa have been truly amazing. They have a great product range, and I really do mean that. The after sales service, the before sales service, everything just really is. Yes, there's always that. And everything else in between, they really do go above and beyond. If they need to bring slabs in for us, they do. If we have deadlines, they really try to meet those. So it is actually quite refreshing dealing with a company like Slab Sales. They just do really go the extra mile. So the process is that we place the order after a lot of back and forth.
Yes, of course.
And we then choose our preferred fabricator. We do work with various fabricators because they work with different kitchen companies, contractors, etc. And they will go and pick that slab up, and we discuss everything ahead of time. And then, ta-da, we get the finished product. And 9 times out of 10, it's perfect. We don't have... But actually, it's never really an issue.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm like saying, nah, it's not that good. Isn't that good?
I mean, like once we've got the stone from Damien, then it goes in and
No, jokes aside. But honestly, no, it's amazing. I think sometimes when you're dealing with people, you always forget, because there's product and then there's people that you have to deal with, you know, in between. And I think when you're comfortable dealing with the person, it also makes the experience even better.
Absolutely, 100%. And it really is a breath of fresh air in what can sometimes be a different and difficult environment.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Come and see what we've done.
Leigh, thank you so much for joining us in the chat today.
Thank you for having me.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for chatting to us and listening in on our chat. And we'll see you on the next episode. We are out.